Hello, I'm James and thanks for joining me on Kalkine TV for the ASX buzzing stocks of the day. The S&P ASX 200 is up 0.4% in early trade, with gains among all four big banks, helping the financial sector add 0.5%. The leading sector is consumer discretionary, up 0.6%, with Aristocrat Leisure advancing by 3%. The worst performing sector is energy, up by 0.1%. Woodside is up by 1.6% and gold prices rose over 1%, hovering near the $1,900 mark per ounce pivot on Thursday after data showing signs of cooling inflation in the United States boosted bets for slower rate hikes from the Federal Reserve. Jindalee Resources has today announced that it has successfully completed the spin-out and initial public offering of dynamic metals with the ASX code DYM. The IPO received strong support from Jindalee shareholders and new investors, with the offers to raise up to a maximum of $7 million closing oversubscribed. Dynamic shares allotted under the IPO were issued on the 11th of January 2023. The ASX has advised that Dynamic has been admitted to the official list of the ASX and is expected to commence trading at 9 a.m. on Monday, 16th of January 2023. The spin-out of Jindalee's Australian assets via Dynamic will allow the company to focus on its McDermott lithium project, a very large and strategically important domestic source of lithium for the US battery industry. Jindalee will hold 12.5 million Dynamic shares, equivalent to 25.5% of Dynamic's issued capital post-listing, providing Jindalee shareholders with an indirect interest in Dynamic's projects. Moving on, in San Francisco-based Life360 today confirmed a continued strong fourth quarter of 2022 momentum and announced an accelerated plan to achieve positive operating cash flow and Adjusted EBITDA. The company said a workforce restructuring announced today and implemented following completion of the full operational merger of Jiobit, Tile and Life360 in 2022. This will enable the streamlining of operations of the consolidated business units to drive lower operating expenses and a sharpened focus on the company's key strategic product initiatives to enhance its leadership in family safety and security. Together with continuing strong subscription revenues, the restructure is expected to deliver positive operating cash flow and Adjusted EBITDA from the second quarter of 2023, a quarter earlier than previously announced, with positive operating cash flow and Adjusted EBITDA for the full year of 2023. And lastly, Lithium Power International announced that the company this week commenced a drilling program at its East Kirup lithium prospect. It's part of the company's Green Bushes project in the southwest of Western Australia. East Kirup is located 20 kilometres northwest along the Donnybrook shear zone from Green Bushes, Australia's largest lithium mine, which is operated by Talison Lithium. Alright, that's all for this edition of the ASX Buzzing Stocks of the Day. Another episode is coming your way on Monday, but until then, make sure to keep it locked here on Kalkine TV for the latest market insights and business news. I'm James, signing off for now.